Hey guys, Ian here from Saturday Morning Cosplay, and if you're like me, you've been playing a ton of Bungie's new smash hit video game, Destiny. So I thought it would be a great opportunity to give you a tutorial on how you could do the makeup from one of the most popular race of guardians, the Awoken, a group of aliens out there on the fringe of light and darkness. So with all that said, let's get started. You're going to want to start with clean and fully moisturized skin, as well as don't forget to shave if necessary, and don't forget to add your contacts before starting your makeup. First, I'm going to start off by applying a primer. I'm using the one by Smashbox, and I'm going to apply this all throughout my face to give me a good foundation for my makeup later, as well as help it last throughout the day. Additionally, I'm going to use the Decay Eyeshadow Primer, as I've found that priming this part of the skin can help get your makeup to last all throughout the day, as this is a troublesome spot that can peel and flake due to eye movement and blinking. Also, I'm going to use an eyebrow brush just to make sure all of my eyebrows are going in the same direction and there are no loose or stray hairs sticking out. Next, I'm using an Elmer's glue stick to cover my eyebrows and hide my natural eyebrow color. This will allow me to put makeup on top of it to match that of my wig color. Since I want my Awoken to have facial markings, I'm going to use my Decay Glide On Eye Pencil to trace an outline where I want the markings to go. This will help serve as a guide for where they will be later on and will help my overall work look much more neat and clean. By now, the glue on my eyebrows should be dry, and I'm going to use my NYX Milk Jumbo Eye Pencil to go over them in white so they match my overall wig color. However, even if you aren't wearing a white wig like me, the Jumbo Milk Pencil is a great base option to achieve other colors. Simply use it and then an eyeshadow on top of it that matches the color of your wig. Next, I'm going to use the Ben Nye Color Cake Foundation in Blue Spirit and the Wolf Hydra Color in 006 for the base color of my Awoken. To apply the makeup, I use a regular makeup sponge and then wet both of the makeups and then mix the two colors together. Then to apply it, I just dab back and forth along my skin to get a nice filled color. I've learned that dabbing gives you a lot better coverage and reduces streak marks rather than if you were to try to brush it on. Also, you can see it sometimes might be necessary to do a couple of layers so you get full and complete coverage. Also, don't forget your neck area or it'll look like you're wearing a funny mask. As well as don't forget to check your ears, especially if they might be showing through your wig. Now that I have my face fully covered, I have a good foundation layer for the rest of the makeup. But first I need to set it with my Ben Nye Translucent Setting Powder. And I'm just going to use a regular foundation brush to put this on. And you just want to use a generous amount all over your face so you can really set this makeup so the next layer can go on even and smoothly without it coming off. Next, I'm using my foundation brush and my Ben Nye Cream colors in Sky Blue for the main color of my Awoken. And I simply paint this on to get the color and look I want. And the reason I use a brush rather than my fingers is it helps eliminate the possibility of streak marks. And even if there are streak marks, by using the foundation color before, it helps hide my natural true skin tone color from coming through, and so the only color visible is the foundation color. Now that I have my face fully covered, I want to go for more dimension and the overall Awoken look by contouring my face. To do this, I'm going to use my Ben Nye Cream colors in blue or any darker shade and contour along my cheekbones. To find out where you need to contour, simply suck in your cheekbones and then make a diagonal line going from about your lips to your ear. And as you can see, I don't do the neatest job, but that's okay because that's going to be solved by the blending work we do next. Also, I know a lot of other people contour a lot of other parts of their face, but the reason I skipped it is because the markings on my nose are already going to help make it look thinner, as well as it's not necessary to do it on my forehead since my wig is going to cover up most of this area. Next, I'm going to use my Beauty Blender sponge to blend out all the contouring lines we just added. So you just simply use the sponge and dab back and forth along all the contouring lines, going back and forth until you have a nice blended transition color. And this will help give your makeup much more dimension and the high cheekbone look that the Awoken have, and really makes the makeup pop rather than looking like a flat face paint makeup. Now that we have the makeup all set how we like, we're going to use our Ben Nye Translucent Setting Powder once again just to set all of this makeup and get it to stay in place so it doesn't come off. So if you look closely, the Awoken all wear eyeliner, and to do this, I'm going to use the Benefit They're Real Push-Up Eyeliner. And I will simply line my eyes like I normally would, and then use a small brush to smudge out the liner to get that rock star emo look that all the Awoken have. This next step is completely optional, but I'm going to use my NYX Nude Matte Eyeshadow in the color Voyeur to go around my eyes to make them look much more striking and dramatic in pictures, as well as I would recommend for female cosplayers to use eyeshadow on top of their eyelids to make their Awoken look much more feminine. Next for the lips, I'm going to use my MAC Lip Conditioner Hydratant to get the color of blue that I want for my Awoken's lips. I simply add some to the back of my palm and then add an eyeshadow. Here I'm using Sephora's eyeshadow in Sailor's Kiss color, and with my small brush, dip it into the eyeshadow to pick up some color and then dip it into the lip conditioner hydrant and apply it to my lips. It might take a while, but it will eventually fill in the color. And the benefit of using the hydrant is that it helps moisturize your lips and stop them from looking dry and cracked. Another possible alternative is to use the lip tars, but I've also found that they can be kind of drying and will still require a lot of moisturizing prior to applying them. The only part left to do is to fill in my black markings, and I'm going to use my NYX Jumbo Black Eyeliner for this, as it helps me do a lot neater job, and the bigger tip allows me to fill in the areas much more quickly than with a regular eyeliner. Now that your makeup is fully done, the only thing left to do is maybe add a final setting spray just to seal in all the makeup so nothing rubs off. As well as add your wig and you're fully set. You have a fully complete Awoken makeup. You're ready to take on any Vex, Hive, Fallen, or maybe even the Cryptarch for turning your blue Ingram into a green once again. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, as well as leave any comments down below or any suggestions for other makeup looks that you would like me to do. As well as don't forget to subscribe to miss out on any other future tutorial videos that we have coming. As always, I'm your host Ian from Saturday Morning Cosplay, and I'll see you on the con floor.